then I'm breathing heavy. Today we're working on the Suzuki Samurai. Um, I may have mentioned before that I had a short circuit on this, and actually I thought it was a short circuit, but I think it was basically bad ground based on what I'm finding. I did check the fuses, and I didn't have a single blown fuse yet. My clutch cable got really hot, and so what I believe is happening is that the engine uses rubber mounts, and so it doesn't ground to the frame by itself. And so what it needs to do is it needs to have good solid grounds between the body, the engine, and the battery. And if we lose a ground somewhere, then all the voltage, all the energy that's flowing through the system wants to find another way to do that, and it was doing it through this cable, and it got hot enough that it melted the rubber or the plastic at the end of the clutch cable and caught it on fire, and then eventually the clutch cable let loose. I was able to get the fire put out. There was no real damage other than the clutch cable. So just looking around, and looking on the internet last night, I saw that well, first of all, I think we could easily lose our ground, at least here, because we have a pretty dirty cables, and they're not really attached on here. I can just take them off, so I've got them pretty loose. And then this one goes over here, and so we have a big washer holding it onto the head, and so I need to look at that because I think that it's supposed to go down to the starter, and I can't really see the starter. Let me get a flashlight. I don't know if you can see it, but we'll take a look. Okay, I can see down there that I've got that's the positive there. Anyway, I'll have to look at that. And then I really don't know how it grounds from the engine to the body. And so I'll have to look and see if I can find something there. If not, I may just get a new ground cable here, and then get one that goes over to the body, and then just bolt it to the body, maybe underneath something like this, or something like that. So my plan for right now is just to make sure that I've got all good grounds. Let me just drop this real quick. In here I have no accessories, no headlights, no turn signals. Actually, I've got the battery disconnected, so that's not going to work. But I need to do a little bit of work in here. I do have a brake light, but I don't have turn signals or horn or wipers or anything. So I'm thinking that I just don't have a lot of voltage in here, but for some reason I still have ignition, and so that it does run and drive and everything else, as long as I start it in gear. So that's where we're at the moment. Okay, here's the status. I replaced the negative battery cable. I used the same mounting location since it was starting the car and working. I bought one with a little tab off of it, and that I grounded to the body. And when I hooked everything up, I had everything working. Then I turned on the lights, and I lost everything. And so I can't believe that that's the issue. I went ahead and changed out. I cut the positive cable down shorter, and then hooked it up with a new zinc plated terminal. And I'm still having the same issue. And so in diagnosing and kind of going around and trying different things, I discovered that when I turn the key on, that if I touch the throttle, I will have full connection sometimes. And so I'm pushing on the throttle, and I don't know if you can see that, but I'm losing connection. And so I diagnosed it to the cable here where it's going through the body. And so it's grounding, so something is grounding there and causing that to work, causing everything to work like it needs to work. Right now it's not working, you can see. And if I go over here, I went ahead and I've got this jumper hooked to ground, and I think it's using the carburetor to go to ground. And so if I do that, then I have full connection again. And you can hear, I don't know if you can hear that, but the relays are triggering in there. So that relay is not being grounded, whatever relay that is. So I actually need a little bit of help here to so I can trace that one down and properly ground it, and I think I'll have everything that I need. I may be able to just ground at that throttle and get what I need, but I want to make sure I don't have an issue in the future, so I've got to continue to figure this out. But at least I think I'm going in the right direction. I feel like I'm going to be making some progress here. Just wanted to give you an update. I think that's going to do it for today. I've got to get a run in. It's a beautiful day outside. It's probably mid-50s and on its way up. I think I've worked enough on my Suzuki Samurai truck. I think I've got some videos that show how I put this top on. Oh, I've got the key still on. So yeah, I've got to do a little bit more work out here, but I wanted to get something out so that you guys could kind of catch up on where we're at with this thing. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time and attention, and I'll put this together and get it out this afternoon. Thank you.